This is something I've been working on for a long time, something I've wanted to pursue for a very, very long time, and it finally happened. So I am officially What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Summer Cut. Pretty sure we're on episode 4 at this point. Brand new low weigh-in this morning, 179.4 pounds. We are officially out of the 180s, in the 170s. Really excited. We started again, if you're new, at 191. We're 35 days into this cut, and now we're 179.4. It is currently storming super bad here, so we cannot do our morning run like we normally do on Sundays. So hopefully if it dries up later, we'll be able to do that later in the day. But we're still gonna get the mileage in, even if I have to do it on my treadmill in my garage gym. Not ideal, but we'll make sure we get the weekly mileage. Since we last spoke, I have started running twice a week. I'm running on Fridays and on Sundays, both just around 4-mile runs, so around 8 miles a week. Not a ton of volume, but we are starting to add more and more and build as time goes on. But yeah, today's gonna be a chill day. We're gonna cook some food, we're gonna go on a run. I have a huge update for you guys later in the video, and we're also gonna do a physique update of what I'm looking like 12 pounds down as of today. So without further ado, let's make some breakfast. All right, just like that, we got 3 over medium eggs with some sriracha, a Oikos 000, and then a plum. We just got some of these from Sam's Club, and I don't know why I don't eat more plums. They're really good. So this will be our first meal. I'm gonna post on the screen right now what we're looking like macros wise for the day, but pretty good way to start off the morning. All right, so like I said earlier, we are 12 pounds down right now. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a physique update and kind of post back and forth of the photo I took when I first started this cut. So 191 pounds compared to 179. Here's what we're looking like, 179 pounds. The things I'm super happy with, and I'm by no means cut. I'm still chubby, just not as chubby as I was before. The thing that stands out to me that I'm really happy with is the upper body, especially around my shoulders, collarbones, and into my chest. Just how cut things are looking, and this is kind of a higher weight for me for things to be looking this good. So just the way my shoulders are rounding off and just my biceps are staying full. So really happy with how that's looking. My weak point, and what's always takes the longest for me to lose, is the love handles and this fat in the lower band down here. On the top, you can see we just are starting to get just like the littlest bit of abs. It's like just a little bit there. It's like a LaCroix, like it just has like a hint of a flavor, but we're not quite fully there yet. But overall, I feel great. I don't really have many complaints. Feeling more cut, feeling better every day. I don't feel bloated or anything anymore. And I'm just really excited to see what things start looking like going into the lower 170s. I don't have a definitive weight that I'm going for. I'm thinking anywhere from 165 to 170 pounds. It really just depends on how I'm looking and everything like that. So we'll kind of make that judgment call as we come time to. But that is week 4 of the cut physique update. All right, meal number 2, just kind of a snack between breakfast and whatever I decide to do for lunch, because I really have no idea. We are gonna have some chocolate raw protein, and then if I have a shake, I normally drink this first thing in the day, but if I have a shake later in the day, I'll just throw my creatine in with that. So I have the raw creatine, raw isolate, and that brings me to some exciting news. This isn't the big news, I'll tell you later in the video, but I am officially a Raw Nutrition ambassador. So the link will be in the description, but use code TROSEL at checkout and it helps support the channel, and I really appreciate it. They make some freaking amazing products and a lot of variety, so whatever your training needs are, they have supplements to help you reach your goals. So that's gonna be meal number 2, just some protein and some creatine, get some more protein in, some low-cal meal, and then we'll figure out something for lunch later on. Okay, so a little project that I've been working on is I've been taking the program that I've pretty much been running for like at least 6 months now. It's a push-pull arm leg split, and I have been building a more periodized program around that split. So it's pretty similar to what I've been doing, honestly, just with a little bit more structure to it. So you can kind of see right now I'm just building it in Google Sheets, but I have all 12 weeks, deloads, and everything like that in there. So this is something I'm building, and I'm gonna run through it, have some buddies try it out. And the goal is it's like a power building split, so it has a periodized program for your power lifts throughout to help build strength, and then also focus secondary on hypertrophy. So I'm really excited about this. I've been spending a lot of time on it and going to other people I know in the industry to kind of like help give their 2 cents on how I can make it better. But this is hopefully something I'll be able to offer to you guys in the future that you can pick up and build some strength and build some muscle. So this is just kind of a project I've been working on in the background other than this YouTube that I'm pretty excited about. It's probably going to take a few more months to get it dialed in, but I don't know. I'd rather it be quality and perfect than just trying to pump something out. So exciting things. So if you remember from episode 2, I said I ordered the Hoka Mach 6s, and I did get those in. Unfortunately, they were way too narrow, which I've never had this issue with the toe box being too small on a pair of Hokas, but unfortunately is what it is. I don't know if it's because I wear like barefoot shoes and then these Ultras I've worn for quite a while, so maybe my foot has just gotten used to being able to be a little more spread out. Nonetheless, we're returning them, and I'm going to order a new pair of Ultras for road running. So new pair of running shoes on the way, and I'll do a review whenever I get them and show you guys what I got. But for right now, we are going to go ahead and embark on a run. It's not raining anymore. It's like sunny out. Alabama weather is bipolar as crap, but let's go ahead and go for a run. I'm excited. Something that's still pretty darn annoying is only running 2 days a week. I'm still like running just enough to not be that great at it. And I know that's not like my intention with the goal right now of being in a cut. And I'll be happy to have retained as much muscle as I did by the end of this. And once I do an endurance prep, that fitness will come back. But as someone who used to be a lot faster, being super slow and having to like walk sometimes is kind of getting in my head a little bit, but just gotta keep chugging along. I know everything will pay off eventually. All right, well, in a runner's career, there's good runs and there's bad runs, and today was definitely a bad run. It's starting to become quite apparent that I've been in a calorie deficit for over a month now, and just like sometimes midway through my run, just energy, so it hasn't really affected my lifting that much, but it's coming obvious that, okay, I've been on a cut for quite a while now. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and shower up and make some lunch. At least we got the mileage in today. As long as we keep putting in the work day after day, the rewards will eventually come. So it doesn't matter, we're gonna move on, everything's fine. So let's have some lunch. Today I'm gonna talk about how I have gotten around cravings and stuff like that through the cut. Again, it's been 35 days and I have not once cheated. I've been in a calorie deficit every single day for the past 35 days. And there's a few things that I do that are maybe a little more unconventional that help me stay in that caloric deficit. You guys ain't ready for this meal. You ain't ready for this, okay? Dino Nuggies. Ketchup. Freaking goated meal, okay? Is this the most healthy? Is this grass-fed? Is this all the things the internet tells you to stay away from? No. But it tastes really good, and it actually has a pretty good amount of protein. The macros are not that bad. I'll go ahead and put on the screen where we're at for the day. But meal number 3, lunch for today, is 11 Dino Nuggies. When I'm in a pinch, it's something easy, and that brings me to what I was talking about on how I've been able to beat cravings. I haven't had to have a cheat meal yet. During the week, I'm pretty darn strict as far as I'm obviously hitting my macros, but I'm eating like whole food sources, a lot healthier items. But on the weekends, particularly Sundays, I like to cut back a little bit. And really my goal is to try to eat as much protein as possible and stay under my calories that I've allotted for the day. So today I want some of these. They're very easy to fit in. The thing I've been mainly craving, which I'm gonna have later today, is Pop-Tarts. I don't know why. but Pop-Tarts are like my favorite thing right now. And I can fit that in the day, I just need to kind of build around it. And I think as long as you are staying on track, big picture, I'm still staying in a calorie deficit, I'm still gonna make progress, and it gives me that mental scratch that I don't have to have a cheat meal. Like, can I have a lot more volume of food for what I'm gonna eat with these Pop-Tarts? Yes, it's 400 calories for 2 Pop-Tarts. It's kind of ridiculous, but the other stuff isn't gonna scratch the craving the way this is going to. So that's a little tip. You don't always have to have a cheat meal. You can just kind of have a little bit of a flexible dieting approach. I don't recommend doing that every single day and eating like garbage, highly processed food all the time. But in some instances, it's okay. You're still gonna make progress. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy these Dino Nuggets, and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Now time for the announcement that is in the title of this video, big news. This is something I've been working on for a long time, something I've wanted to pursue for a very, very long time, and it finally happened. So I am officially a certified personal trainer. It feels really good to be able to have the credentials to, use my knowledge and help people. As someone that wasn't super good in school, I know for some people just having a personal training certification isn't saying much to them. They might have bachelor's degrees, masters, and all these things. But for me, someone that wasn't very good in academics, finding something that really intrigued me and being able to really apply myself into it has been extremely rewarding. And to not only just get by like I did in high school, but to really succeed in it, and like the information to really connect with me feels really good. I've never felt this way about anything, and it just comes down to this is something I really care about, something I love doing, and I'm just so stoked to be a coach now and be able to help people. So, more to come in the future. This is really literally just the beginning, but that's the big news. I'm officially a personal trainer, and I'm just so stoked to be able to pursue different things. So, like I've said in videos in the past, I currently manage a gym, so I have opportunities to already start doing some training with people. There's so many different avenues I can go, though, in the industry, and I'm just really excited to see where it takes me, and for you guys to come along with me on that journey. So, yeah, Coach Ryan is in full effect. I'm super stoked. So that was the big news that I was really excited to tell you guys. Well, for now, I'm going to go ahead and get some computer work. Sundays are really just my day to prepare for the week. So I'm going to prepare some social media content. I'm going to put my tag on the screen. I'm posting more on Instagram. And if you want to be able to touch base with me on a more regular basis, that's going to be the channel to do it. I'm still trying to post here on YouTube, though, every single week. But, yep, Instagram's getting some of my attention now. I'm going to go ahead and work on that, and I'll probably touch base with you guys around dinner time. Alright, so we are cooking up some 93.7 ground beef patties. I'm going to put some pepper jack on those. No buns, because we are having the little snack later. And then I have some potatoes roasting in the oven. So this is like a typical dinner. It scratches the itch of like a burger and fries, but it's just literally like ground beef and potatoes, like almost as healthy as you can get. I'm going to top that off with a little bit of ketchup, of course, and some Frank's Red Hot, the classic, the go-to of cutting condiments. Okay, this is dinner. We have half a pound of ground beef made into 2 patties with some pepper jack slices on there. I also put the Red Hot on there, this big old dollop of ketchup, and then we have 150 grams of roasted potatoes. This is one of my favorite ways to cook them. They're just like potato wedges. So this is pretty much like a lower carb burger and fries. I'm just doing no buns, and I'm just making that decision because I want to stay on track, but I want to be able to have the Pop-Tart later. So this is dinner. I'll put on the screen where we're at for the day. It looks like we're coming a little low on protein, but I came in over my range tomorrow, so I'm cool with that. And I get to have a snack before bed that makes me happy and get ready for another week of cutting. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, isn't she beautiful? We got the 2 Pop-Tarts, and just to get a little bit more protein, we have another 000 Greek yogurt. So on the screen right now is what I've eaten today, what the macros are looking at. To be completely honest with you guys, I was thinking about, like, you know, what am I hungry for later in the day, and I was like, man, a Pop-Tart sure sounds good. And for a brief second, I was like, well, I probably should eat like Whole Foods because I'm filming a video today, like to try to look good on camera. And you know, like, I just want to be honest and real with you guys, and to show that you can do stuff like this and still make progress. So for anyone that's watching this right now, who is kind of tired of seeing like the over perfectionism on social media, it's hard to make changes. You can't go from eating junk food every day of the week and drinking like liters of soda to only buying like grass-fed ground beef and bison and all natural foods and all that stuff. It's okay to have foods that you love, but just make them work and make sure that you can continue to make progress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's full day of eating. I had a lot of fun making it, and I've had a lot of fun making a lot of the episodes on this channel, so thank you everyone who subscribed so far. We're still small, but we're growing. Also, make sure to use code TROSEL on your next raw nutrition order. You can check my link in the description to be able to check out their products and see if there's anything that you might be able to use. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.